Hey everyone, Rick here from Bank of Bets. In this video I'm going to walk you through a real example and show you how to profit from your first match bet using our automated software. It's really easy, no complex maths involved, it's just a case of following the simple steps. Even my grandma has done it. Having said that, make sure you have a basic understanding of the match betting strategy by going through our other guide first. We'll be using a Ladbrokes sign-up offer in this example. Bet £50 and get a £50 free bet, with a guaranteed profit of at least £30. Remember, to cancel out the risk, we'll first be placing a qualifying bet with Ladbrokes and laying that same bet at the Betfair exchange. That will immediately unlock the £50 free bet, and we'll also be laying that to lock in our profit. So two parts really, taking about 15 minutes in total, plus of course cashing out at the end. This walkthrough will also give you a really good idea of how easy our software makes the process. To match bet manually will take you a lot longer and make you less money. Definitely watch the video in full before starting the offer yourself. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact us or head over to the friendly forums. Alright, so the first thing to do is to click on sign up offers here. This is a live table of all the current sign up offers you can profit from. Right now there's over £1,600 worth of free bets up for grabs, and for each one we can see how much we need to deposit and the free bet on offer. You can get a quick overview of the offer by clicking on details, and this is also where you can find links to discuss, hide and report the offer. As we click start, we'll find some numbered instructions on what to do for the offer. You don't need to digest all of this right away, as there'll be a link at each stage of the process that will open this window, as I'll show you in a second. So if I click on the small instructions link here in the corner, I'll see that same window. Okay, so the first thing to do is to register with Ladbrokes and deposit £50. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so I've got £50 in my Ladbrokes account, and the next thing I need to do is to change the odds to decimal. This allows me to compare the odds to Betfair a lot easier and basically double check that the odds are what we say they are on Bank of Bets, and just making sure everything is alright. And as you can see, I've got £50 in my Ladbrokes account. So I'm just going to confirm here, and the next step is the odds matcher tool. This is where we can look for a qualifying bet to place, and essentially the odds matcher ranks all the events on what you can place your qualifying bet on based on the smallest qualifying loss. You'll see here that we've got a column for the date of the event, the sport, the name of the event, the selection we want to bet on. There's also a liquidity column so we can see how much money there is on Betfair to place the lay bet. The blue squares show the back odds from the bookmaker, in this case Ladbrokes, and the red squares show the lay odds on the betting exchange. Right now we've got Betfair and Markets, but we do have other betting exchanges available. To keep things simple, I'm going to uncheck Markets and only use Betfair. I'm also going to only have match odds showing from all of the football games, so I'm not betting on any over-unders or half-times or anything like that. And as you can see, I'm picking an event that's at least 12 hours away. So I've done that, and we can see that the top match here is Leicester versus Chelsea with a qualifying loss of £1.91, which is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. So yeah, here we can see the back odds on Ladbrokes are 1.65. The lay odds on Betfair are 1.68. And the liability amount and the back estate. If we click here, we can open a new account with Betfair, and this will show us a new customer offer. I've already got an account with Betfair, so I'm going to go ahead and deposit right away. So the liability amount is 34.41, but I'm going to deposit 10% more than that just to cover myself in case of any odds changes. So I'm actually going to deposit £38. Alright, I've deposited into my Betfair, so the next thing we need to do is to place a bet. So remember, the back bet is a £50 bet on Chelsea to beat Leicester in the Chelsea versus Leicester event. Sorry, Leicester versus Chelsea. If I click on this link, I'll be taken to the Ladbrokes page where I can look for the event. I'm going to click on football and then English, Premier League, and there it is at the bottom, Leicester versus Chelsea. Yep, that's the event I'm looking for. So I'm going to click on the away selection here, as that's a Chelsea win. Odds are 1.65 on Ladbrokes, and yes, 1.65 is what I'm looking for. 50 in the stake box. Place bet. Alright, that's my bet with Ladbrokes placed, so the next thing I need to do is to place a lay bet with Betfair on exactly the same result. So again, I'm looking for the Leicester versus Chelsea event, and I'm going to lay a Chelsea win. I can get there by clicking on this link here, which should hopefully take me directly to the market on Betfair. Which it has done. So the odds are 1.68 on Betfair for a Chelsea win. Just going to type that. I forgot what the backer stake is. 50.61. So Betfair 50.61. 34.41 liability. Just going to double check that. Yep, that looks good. Place bets. Confirm bets. Alright, that's my lay bet with Chelsea, well, lay bet with Betfair, sorry, placed. And that's my qualifying bet match. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. And we'll see a summary of our first match bet. So just to clarify, I placed a £50 bet with Ladbrokes on Chelsea to win at odds of 1.65 and a lay bet with Betfair at 1.68 of £50.61p. Give me an acceptable loss of £1.91. By the way, I'm just going to head to Ladbrokes here to see if I've got my free bet. Yeah, showing on the bet slip, which is all good. So I can continue to the free bet and place it right away, which is what I'm about to do. Okay, so we're going to see the odds matcher again, and just like before, it shows us the best events to bet on. The only difference is, instead of ranking them by the smallest qualifying loss, it ranks them by which has the most profit, because we're using a free bet here rather than our own money. And just like before, I'm going to uncheck some markets and stick to Betfair, and also stick to football match odds. So see the top match here is Hull versus Bournemouth, the draw. Back odds are 3.4 with Ladbrokes and lay odds are 3.55 with Betfair. Liability is at 87.44, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to deposit a little bit more than that. So £93 here. I'm going to do that now. Deposit. Alright, that's done. I'm going to confirm that. And now I'm going to place the free bet with Ladbrokes. I'm going to click on this event, click on this link again. Let's close some tabs here. All right, football, English, Premier League. Hull versus Bournemouth. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, 3.4. So you can type in 50 in the stake box and also select the option to use the free bet on the bet slip. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to place that bet now. Cool, so that's the free bet placed. So the next thing we need to do is to place the lay bet on Betfair on exactly the same thing. So if I click on this link, we're taken directly to the market for the match, which is Hull versus Bournemouth. $3.55, 3.55, and the backer stake is $34.29. And liabilities $87.44, which is what it should be. All good. Place bet. Confirm bet. Alright, so I'm going to confirm that now, and that's a free bet match. And we'll see here again a summary of our match bet, which is a £50 bet with Ladbrokes at odds 3.4 and a $34.29 lay bet at odds 3.55, giving us a profit of $32.56. If you click on off the track here, I'll show you the profit, which is $30.65 in total, accounting for the qualifying loss. And also you can see this page if you click on tracking and then offer tracker and then details here, and it's exactly the same thing. So I'm going to wait until these bets settle before I can confirm the outcome rather on the tracker and withdraw my winnings. Okay, so both my qualifying and free bet have settled. So what I'm going to do now is to check my Ladbrokes and Betfair account to see which side won, so I can settle the bets on the offer tracker, and then I'm going to withdraw my winnings. So I'm going to go on offer tracker here, and again you'll see some information about the offer and the match bets I placed, which was a Chelsea win on the Leicester versus Chelsea game and a draw on the Hull versus Bournemouth game. So I'm going to go to Ladbrokes now and click on my account and see my bet history. Sports bet history. Time period. Last 7 days. Okay, so Chelsea beat Leicester 3-0, which means my qualifying bet won, and that returned $82.50. And Hull beat Bournemouth 3-1, which means my free bet on the draw lost, and so that returned nothing. So hopefully on Betfair that would mean that my lay bet on the Leicester versus Chelsea game lost, and the lay bet on the Hull versus Bournemouth game won, which you can see here. So I got $34.29 from the Hull versus Bournemouth game, and I lost $34.41 on the Leicester versus Chelsea match. And I've also lost $171 from the commission on the winning lay bet. So heading back to the offer tracker, we see, I'm just going to select these now. Back bet 1 for the qualifying bet. And for the free bet, that one on Betfair, so Laybet 1. Confirm Laybet 1. Alright, so I've made a profit of over 30 quid and I'm going to withdraw my money from both Betfair and Ladbrokes. I'm going to do Ladbrokes first. So I'm going to head to my account again and then click on withdraw. 82.50. Okay, so I've withdrawn from Ladbrokes and I'm going to do the same on Betfair. Payments, withdraw. And yeah, my account balance is £129.17. 12917. Withdraw. And now withdrawn from Betfair. So I've withdrawn from both Betfair and Ladbrokes. So I'm going to confirm that here to update my balance tracker. And then let's go back to the offer tracker and see if anything's changed. Yep, just as before. And if I click on the offer tracker here, then we'll see the offer has moved to complete. And again, if I click on details, I'll see the same page with some information about the offer. If I head to my balance tracker, we'll see that there's a record of every transaction I've made with Ladbrokes, so that it fits into what I've actually done, which is really handy. And also I can add some transactions in case I deposit more money or withdraw or get a free bet, for example, and that can just be added here. If I head to my dashboard, you'll see that the profit has changed to £30.65. And as I do more offers, it will plot the profit in a graph. Now we can head to the offers list and pick another bookmaker offer. Most follow the same format, bet A, get Y, and I suggest starting with these. You'll soon come across other types which are slightly different, though our software will guide you through them too. Just remember to take your time and use the forum to accelerate your understanding of match betting and maximize your profits.